Hey guys, good morning. And I want to show you a recent update that you will see in all of y'all's commands as of today. This is one of those things that we've been working on for a while that it's just a useful tool and going to help you kind of stay organized. So, for those of you that are living out of your tasks inside of command and things that you need to get done, this should help you kind of remember to take care of things on a repetitive basis. So, repeating tasks that happen repetitively, in the sense of like, hey, I need to call this person every Tuesday, or we need to post a social media post every Monday at 3 a.m. or whatever it is. So creating that task before you probably would do it through like a smart plan. This is a little bit more simpler. It's quite a bit more simpler, in fact, and we'll be able to manage it in that sense. So I'm going to give you an example of I call many of our lenders every Friday, and then I will just go through and filter our opportunities by that lender and say, hey, I need updates on X, Y, and Z. This person, this person, this person. And so sometimes I forget to do that. Fridays can get a little crazy. I know today is going to be a little bit nuts. So let's go through and create that task to call a lender. So I'm going to go to our tasks applet. So again, if you don't know what these ambiguous little icons on the left-hand side mean, you can click on the red KW and it will give you the definition. So make sure you're in the tasks. And we're going to go to create a new task. So create new task. And I'm going to give the task a name. So I'm going to put call Lindsay for updates. Now this is for you, so you know. If you have the person that you're going to call it linked as a contact, that's nice. So you'll be able to just click a phone number. So I'm going to grab Miss Mash here and link it to her. And this is going to be a call. So we could do a text. We could do other whatever we need to do. If I did this every week by a text, I could do it that way as well. But I'm going to stick with a call task. And it's just going to be a reminder to call Lindsay and have her give updates on buyers she has. Beautiful, simple, fast, easy. Priority level, this is going to be up to you. I want to make sure that I get this done. So this is going to rank pretty high on my Fridays. And it's going to be a due date. I'm going to say today. And I'm going to give it a time of like, because I typically am working from 7:30 on. So I'm going to go ahead and say, I know Lindsay kind of has to drop kids off at school. 8:45 a.m. There we go. Beautiful. And we'll start it next week. All right. Now, this is the new section right here, this repeat section. So we can go in here and do repeat. We can have it repeat daily. Well, I don't want to call her every day. We can have it repeat weekly on Friday, and whatever day you were creating the task, it will repeat on that. So if I set this for Thursday and then come in here, it will say weekly on Thursday. You can set it up for a monthly call. So if this is something we do once a month, maybe we're pulling FSBO lists, maybe we're researching expireds, and we do that on the last Thursday of every month. Maybe that's it. You can do it annually. This is really good for anniversaries. So think of it this way. If you've got a wedding anniversary, or you've got a graduation anniversary, or you've got a kid's birthday anniversary that you want to recognize, you can definitely put that in here as an annual event. Home anniversary, that's an easy big one. Now, we already have a home anniversary slot in the contact, but if you want that task to show up on top of having that home anniversary, this is a great way to handle that. There's also some custom options. So when we go into our custom options, we can get kind of creative with this. So we can have it repeat on different days. So maybe we do something on Mondays and Thursdays, social media post or a TikTok. We're going to post a TikTok on Mondays and Thursdays, and we're going to repeat every week or every 2 weeks. Easy setup. We could also set it for months and years. Maybe this is something we do quarterly. If we send out a quarterly newsletter or a magazine or something, we might do every 3 months. And that's just a good way to set that up, and you can set it up on a specific date. But let's stick with once a week. We can also have it end. So let's say we want this to repeat X amount of times and then end on a date. We would just select that date or the number of occurrences. So if I wanted to set up a task to follow up with somebody who wanted me to hold them accountable to going to the gym for the next 6 weeks, I might set it up for the number of occurrences to be 6 on a Friday, for once a week. Okay, so play with this, kind of come up with some ideas on how you could best use this. We're going to utilize this in a few different ways, especially for pulling numbers for monthly updates, and then our Friday calls with our different lenders, and then our social media posts, just so we don't forget. It just kind of helps us stay on task and make sure that we're getting things done. So you can set that repeat. I'm going to stick with, on this one, keeping it at weekly on Fridays. Apply. And then weekly on Friday. And then you only have the assigned section if you're on a team. So this is a really cool way to set this up. You will get in there and you will see that it is due in the next 7 days because we set it for that 10/27. If I'm just looking at stuff today or past due, more realistically for me, it's not there, but due in the next 7 days, we do have that. Okay, so this is a really good option. I'd love to hear y'all's ideas on how you're going to use this. I think it's a really cool tool to be able to handle some of those things that we just forget to do. You know, maybe it's every Monday I forget to check in with our title companies. Maybe it's every, Wednesday I forget to send out an email. Whatever that thing is that you need to be reminded of consistently, this is a great way to handle it. Hope you love it, guys. We got some more updates coming on, especially around agent sites. Talk soon.